Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is on 803. Now, this episode right here, I think it was just really plain hard to watch in my eyes. I mean, those of you guys who are up to date with the One Piece anime, or even up to date with the manga, will actually know what I'm talking about. The manga did not affect me much, but it really did give me some pity. But this episode right here literally just made me want to close my eyes right now or cover them because it was just too painful to watch. So if anything else, let's go. We have to it that throughout maybe at least the first 5 minutes or so, or make it 6 to 10, we have to it that Nami takes on Cracker and buys enough time for Luffy to recover and punches Cracker back, and Nami and Luffy get ready to clash against Cracker, or just Luffy alone. That's just filler scenes, honestly, etc. But when it came to Sanji kicking Niji and tries to fight him, we have to it that Ichiji tells Sanji, "Don't forget, we still got your hostage at East Blue," and Sanji couldn't do a thing. And Niji, on the other hand, grabs him by the back and he was about to attack him. Sanji was about to activate Diablo Jambe, but Niji tells him, "Go ahead, fight back. I'll spread all the blood in East Blue and say that you're responsible." And Sanji had to stop his attack and ends up being crippled or damaged by Niji's attack. And therefore, Ichiji says, "I think it's time that we welcome you back to the family, but at the same time, let's honor you by saying what the difference is in our hierarchy. After all, you of all people are the failure." And we go back to a flashback and about Sanji, how Vince Smoke Judge tells Sanji and his other siblings, saying, "You guys are my greatest creations. You shall lead the German 66th Empire with your iron fist, and you will surpass everything that I hope for you to be. All you need now is training." And therefore, they say, "Yes, father." Of course, each and every one of them actually does the training very well, but for Sanji, not so much. He couldn't jump off a high cliff in one of German 66's kingdom castle, and how he ran and so forth, he is very far behind. And when he swam, he ends up drowning. When he ends up jumping through fire, etc., he ends up being burnt. And when he comes to doing combat training, he ends up being beaten by Niji. When it came to talking to animals in class, he ends up defending the turtle and gets beaten up by Yonji pretty badly. All these scenes were very hard for me to watch. Some of them I just want to close my eyes because I didn't know what the filler scenes that we're gonna be put in. And we had to it that the doctor gives Vince Smoke Judge some major ugly news. He tells him that Sanji, of all people, is a failure. He's just a regular, normal human being. As for the others, they develop the exoskeletons easily, but for Sanji, he's just a regular human being. And this is where Vince Smoke Judge did not want to believe it. And of course, it gets to a scene where Sanji was feeding a rat, and Vince Smoke Judge gets angry at Sanji for feeding something, a rat animal again, and ends up throwing his stuff outside, especially the food. He tells him, "You have to train 10 times, no 100 times than your other siblings. You got no talent. You have to be strong and superior. You can't just be nothing, okay? And what's done is done. Your mother's dead. Don't go fulfilling a freaking legacy that your mother, that's already buried into the ground or something." And that's really messed up. He ends up saying your mother's dead, which is true, honestly. He actually gave out that hint already in this episode, and tells him not to live a legacy that's already buried to the ground. And therefore, Sanji cries in agony, etc., for seeing what his father did. Even when it comes to the training results, it still held no improvement. And therefore, Vince Smoke Judge ends up announcing that Sanji is dead. He died in an accident. Everyone was crying except his siblings. Reiju, on the other hand, ends up not saying anything. And I forgot to mention, Reiju, as the oldest sister back then in Sanji's age, helped treat Sanji and says I'm only laughing with them because I don't want to get bullied, etc. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you right now. and this was only natural in a certain sense. But when it came to like the episode ending, Sanji was put on an iron mask and was left in a freaking black dungeon chamber, like a very dark dungeon chamber. This really broke my heart, and Sanji's like, please let me out. Tell me where's his father. Let me speak to him. And the soldier's like, this is what the king decided. He wished that he didn't want to see you born at all. He'll pretend that never happened. And this is really messed up. When it came to the scene alone, it really broke my heart. Like, I was like crying in the inside really badly. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this really, really hurting my soul right now, dude? And Sanji ends up crying for his father and says, I'm sorry for being weak. Let me out, father, please. And the next episode is where things are about to take a little small turn for Sanji. Those of you guys who are manga readers will understand. Those of you who are anime onlys who watch it, who watch up to the preview, may have a guess of what happens next. Although, like, I'll leave it to your imaginations, but how am I supposed to say it? Damn. It's gonna be a little more heartbreaking than it would be, etc. Man. I've seen a lot of clips, but this one right here really screwed me up. I mean, like, this episode right here actually made me want to cover my eyes like this, like, just don't look or something, but just don't show my face kind of thing. If I even did a live reaction, which I don't really do those anymore, honestly, you guys will understand. But yeah, pretty messed up backstory about Sanji, dude. Those guys, dude. Seriously. I honestly think Sanji could wipe the floor with all of his three brothers, like, one-on-one, if they didn't, like, be so dirty-minded by saying, oh, go ahead, attack us. We'll freaking spread the blood of your chef, Zeph, to the floor and kill everyone you love and care about in the East Blue. Those guys, dude. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm out for Zoro, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.